rebounding Butler, 30-29. Friars with 10 turnovers, Butler with 11. The stats are all about the same, John. It's just that the Friars just can't get that key play or make that key basket to give them a cushion in this game. They keep fighting from behind, but they have to do it with defense. They've done it all year with defense when they've won close games, and they're in the situation here now. They have to get stops.
A three-pointer by Chris Dunn is the first one hit by a player other than Kyron Cartwright for the Friars, and he had all three of his in the first half. Kyron had 13 at halftime, matching his career high, has not scored in the second half.
Well, he hasn't played a lot in the second half either, John. Had a good first half, but I mean, he hasn't played a lot of minutes here. See, defensively, you know, they like having Edwards in the ball game for his defense.
Right. Butler's basketball. Bulldogs lead by 1. 4:18 left as Roosevelt Jones brings it into the forecourt to our right. Friars 2-3 zone awaits, so they stay in the zone for the time being. Jones drives right, kicks it out. Martin for three is short. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of Weidman.
Boy, they got lucky there, because Lindsey was outside of Weidman on that one. Weidman gets that ball, he has a layup.
The Friars now having a chance to retake the lead as we come up to the 4-minute mark remaining here in the second half. Edwards drives left, hands off for Dunn. Dunn now curls to the right. Picked up by Dunham on that side of the Butler 2-3 zone.
That middle's wide open. They just got to get the ball in there.
Here's Edwards back to Dunn. Dunn looks at the zone. Jump pass in the middle. There's Bentel. Drives, puts it up off the glass, gets his own rebound, and scores.
I mean, that middle is so open, it's unbelievable. They're allowing the Friars to get in there.
18 for Bentel, and it's 65-64. Providence back up 1. Martin in front of his bench. Out front for Jones. Between the circles. Looks to the right side for Martin again. Martin now Dunham comes out to grab it. Goes left for Jones.
Don't leave Dunham.
Jones drives, dumps it off for Travis well outside. Travis fakes, drives, kicks the ball back out. Left wing Martin penetrates down to the baseline. Puts it up off balance.
No.
Get it to go in. My goodness.
Man.
What a tough shot for Keelan Martin. They can't miss in tough shots, and the Friars can't buy one.
Reminds me of the shot the kid from Marquette went off the glass.
And for Martin, that's 15 for the ball game. Here's Bullock down low, drives, got the shot blocked. Saved by Edwards. Back out to Lindsey, thought about it, goes back over to Dunn. 13 to shoot. Friars down a point. Edwards drives down the lane, lays it up, gets fouled.
Good move by Edwards right there. He has no fear. I like that kid. He went in there strong, had the gap. He's a poor foul shooter. He has to go to the line here and knocks him down.
Fourth foul on Tyler Weidman, so that's the fourth Bulldog with his fourth personal foul. So the Bulldogs are staying alive with 2:44 left, and now it'll be Edwards to the line, shooting 2. He's 0 for 2 for the ball game. 57% on the season. Makes it.
Big one right there.
That's his third point of the night. That's what he averages per game on the season. And this one can give his team the lead. They were tied right now at 66. Friars 18 for 24 as a team. Edwards, second shot on the way. In and out. Only the second miss of the half for the Friars. And we're tied at 66. Butler basketball. 2:36 to play. Dunham for Jones. Now comes right for Martin. Martin looks inside, drives, puts up the fadeaway. No, rebound tap by Lindsey. Taking the lane, Bentel.
Good job by Lindsey on the glass, keeping it alive, and Ben comes in there, cleans it up.
Providence looking for the lead. Here's Dunn handling in front of Ed Cooley. Cross court, Edwards gets penetration, backs the ball back outside for Edwards. Now for Bullock. Bullock starts to the left, now goes to the right for Edwards. Now back to the middle for Dunn. 11 to shoot, coming up on 2 minutes to play.
Got to get the ball in the middle.
Dunn bounce past Bentel, goes. Edwards picks up the loose ball with 5 to shoot. Gives the ball back out to Chris. He penetrates right, feeds Bentel with a dunk.
Man, it's a shot clock at 1. That's unbelievable. I was worried about them getting the shot off.
What a play. Bentel with a dunk with 1 on the shot clock. And the Friars are back up 2. Martin, right wing. Pulls it out against the zone. 1:41 left in the middle. Travis. And the ball is tipped in the corner, almost stolen. Martin gives the ball back out, and it goes into the backcourt, and it comes out of bounds. Joe Hassett almost caught the ball. Friars have the possession.
I was open. I'll tell you what, Dunn created all that.
You can shoot it. We let you shoot. That's the 12th turnover of the game for the Bulldogs. Now Providence must take advantage on this possession to go up 2 possessions.
This is a big play. And again, John, be patient and get the ball in the middle. Get the ball into that foul line area to Ben or Bullock and let them operate.
Dunn handles the ball well out on the perimeter. And a little clock go off. Ed Cooley's telling him to hold off before he penetrates.
Go. You got to go.
Down to 15. Dunn still on the left side with 13, with 12. Now begins to make his move. Top of the key, stops, pops for three, banks it in!
Off the glass.
Are you kidding? He banked it in! Flyers lead by 5. Jones into the forecourt. Timeout, Butler. Holy moly!
I think that's the shot you want him to take right there. If you're Butler, John, the Friars been wearing him out inside. And Dunn hits the bank shot. Look at the monitor up there. WWF. Yes, yes.
They're all cheering yes for Chris Dunn hitting that three-pointer.
Off the glass. It counts, you know, if you call it. You got to call it off the glass.
I think he called it then, right?
Well, the Friars finally got a break. I mean, the shot that Butler made the last time they scored, a heroic shot there, falling down, throwing it up off the rim, hits the glass and goes in. And Dunn gets one of those to bank it in off the top of the key there for a three-pointer.
So here to reset it, we've got 1:04 left to play. Friars 71, Bulldogs 66. This is Providence's largest lead of the game. Butler's led by 6 on several occasions. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts left. Friars have 1 timeout left. Providence is in the double bonus on fouls. And Providence has 16 fouls, so the Bulldogs are shooting 1-1. But the Friars have made, Joe, 5 of their last 7 shots from the floor, getting a little, at least, warmed up at the right time in this ball game.
And the perfect time to get hot, John, because you don't want to be 0 for 7 at this point because you'll be behind. But the Friars doing a good job of making big shots. And defensively, they've been tough in that zone. They have to continue to do that. When they come out of this timeout, you have to know where Dunham is. Obviously, he's been knocking down three-pointers all night. And Keelan Martin, who's been shooting the ball very well, he's 5 for 8. Dunham is 5 for 10 from beyond the arc. So they need to know where those 2 guys in. Make somebody else take the shot. Roosevelt Jones is going to make things happen out there. Try to get into the defense and try to dish it inside to Weidman. But look for the three-point. You got to take away that three-point shot.
Friars on an 11-2 run. Butler inbounds the ball. Jones handles to the right side with an even 60 seconds to play. Jones bounce pass, Weidman double team to the post. Back out to Jones, who penetrates with the left hand and scores.
Too easy.
And again, timeout called Butler. 53.7 left, and it's 1 possession. 71-68. Bulldogs called their next to last timeout. They have 1 remaining. Friars also with 1 remaining.
Well, that time there, Butler felt like, hey, they're going to worry about taking away the three-point shot. We'll get the ball inside, which they go to their main man, Roosevelt Jones.
I think that's a good move.
Yeah, definitely get in the paint. The Friars don't want to foul. The defense was almost like Matador, and they let Jones go right down the middle there with a left-handed layup. Now the Friars, 30 seconds on the shot clock, obviously 53 in the game. Friars have to use some clock here. Butler probably going to play this out. They're not going. They don't have to foul.
No, they don't. I would play it out. Why wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Friars need to get the ball into the middle, though, John. Take the clock down. Like to go with about 12 seconds to go. And Kyron Cartwright is checked back into the ball game. He's the guy that can penetrate into the defense as well as Edwards. They're not afraid to get in those gaps. When you get in the gaps, that makes the defense react, and you can find Bentel on the baseline.
Here we go. Friars with the basketball. Dunn brings it into the forecourt to our left. 25 on the game clock, shot clock, 45 on the game clock.
2-3 zone, too, by Butler here.
Cartwright takes it right, so yeah, they're going to play it out. Friars need a good shot at the bucket here. Right side for Cartwright, now in the middle for Edwards. Down to 12, down to 11, gets tipped out of bounds by Jones. I had to catch the ball. Stat Beast is a little slow to the punch there.
10 seconds on the shot clock here.
But 10 to shoot. 33.4 on the game clock. Cartwright inbounds to Dunn. Dunn takes it, drives around Roosevelt Jones between 2 defenders, goes down the lane, bounce pass to Edwards. Edwards gets caught in no man's land, puts up the shot, missed it. Dunn goes back up and got fouled. Wow. Weidman pushed him with 2 on the shot clock, and Dunn was caught under the basket.
No, they said the ball's out of bounds. They're not calling a foul. They say it's 2 on the shot clock.
Goodness gracious.
Well, Dunn had
no foul. So 2 to shoot now.
2 to shoot.
Providence with the ball, 2 to shoot. They've got to figure out a way to get a shot off here. Otherwise, Butler can tie it. Cartwright looks to inbounds, baseline left of the basket, trying to get somebody in the open, and lobs it to Bentel, who goes up for a deep 3, and in and out it won't go. Weidman gets the rebound. Bulldogs looking for a chance to tie. Here's Jones into the forecourt. Jones drives straight to the hoop, lays it up, won't get it. Offensive foul called on Roosevelt Jones. Bentel took the charge. under the paint.
What a play by Bentel. And that's a tough call for the Jamie Lucky, but they've been calling the offensive fouls all night. Good job by Bentel, knowing that Roosevelt Jones can get down there, use his body, and try to take some contact. And Bentel got there just in time.
So Ben took the charge. Jones gets the foul. 14.5 left.
You got to get the ball to Ben here with the
Full court pressure. Ball is bounced around and intercepted. Picked up by Weidman. Jones has it with 10 in front of his bench. Bounce pass back out to Martin. He fires a deep three. In and out. Rebound Weidman tipped on the wing. Taken by Dunham. He puts it up at the buzzer. No good. Bentel grabs it. Ball game's over.
Wow. My goodness gracious.
Wow.
What a way to win a game. Man.
Butler came up with a steal after the Friars inbounded the ball with 14 seconds left.
Look at the coach, Butler. He looks like he's in shock out there. I mean, this is such a grind every game. You can feel the intensity and the anxiety in the building here to win this ball game. Amazing.
I think I just caught Ed Cooley's vertigo.
Man.
Man.
What a game.
Wow.